Hi Pisces, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Zodiac sign. I am Michelle, an intuitive empath to help guide you and encourage you and even clarify different aspects of your life using my intuitive, empathic, and psychic gifts. So yeah, I'm totally open to you guys. Comments below, not so even I can get back to you, but I just love the kind of ways that you talk to each other in the comments. I think it's beautiful. Beautiful things happen in those comments between people commenting, you know. And sometimes, like, yeah, it happens all the time where you give each other advice that I couldn't even think of. So I love what happens there. So I want to thank you for that. Yeah, so Pisces, if you haven't yet, please remember to subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell. Select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. I always create an extended so we can continue the message and in a safe place. You know, YouTube gets crazy, but Vimeo is gated, so it's private and it's a safe space. So I love the community that we're growing over there too. That link is below. And I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation where I go live and I do my daily tarot card readings there now. So I'd love for you to join those too. I'll attach the link right there above. And I'm very active on Instagram. Love my Instagram, but please only find me through the links that I provide on the banner to this channel. You just find the Instagram icon, click on it, it'll take you to my one and only profile. There's been a lot of fakes going on, really unfortunate and very disgusting. I don't ever DM people. I'll never solicit personal readings from you. I do everything just through my website. I only have one Instagram feed. I only have one Facebook page. I don't behave in the ways that these spammers are behaving. So please be wary of that and only use the links that I'm providing you to get to my pages so that you know, to get to my profile so that you know it's me, you know? Okay, you ready? Because this is about you. I just wanted to get through that because it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Pisces. Let's see where things are going with you guys. Something beautiful is about to happen, Pisces. Tomorrow, Jupiter enters Pisces, and it's so beautiful. And I let me say this to you: you guys are gonna have a great fucking year. I mean, Papa Jupiter's coming home, yo, and yeah, he loves it there. He loves it there in Pisces. And, you know, people get a lot kinder, a lot more open-hearted, less judgmental, and more understanding, more compassionate, you know. Why? Because they're closer to their God space, so they fear less. You know, fear less and be fearless. And that's kind of what happens when Jupiter will go into Pisces, is that it's through compassion and open-heartedness that you become so powerful, you know. And I think everybody's going to be feeling in one place or the other in their lives. People are going to be feeling this. But of course, Pisces, I don't know if it's going into your first house. You might not be a first house Pisces. You know, just because you're a Pisces sun doesn't mean you're a first house Pisces. I don't know if you're a rising sign Pisces, and this is definitely all happening in your first house. So there's going to be a broadening, expansive, and even courage that comes to this wonderful, beautiful sense of self-acceptance and self that's happening for you right now. So, happy Pisces. Happy Jupiter and Pisces coming home. This is going to be some beautiful energy. You might have felt it a little bit already, this sense of growing stronger and almost less fear, just so much less fear. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. This could be love, romance, but more or less this is a sense of understanding things more deeply and not being afraid to go deep. And Pisces are usually never afraid to go deep, but this is a sense of it sort of resonating and reverberating all around you. And certainly this is a romantic card. It's Libra energy, so it suggests partnership, real partnership, not just conceptual partnership or spiritual partnership, but it's 66. 6 represents the Venus, as well as, you know, how we love, how we appreciate love, how we appreciate things. So honestly, in some ways, I'm getting the vibe that you're the one that's being appreciated more. But there could be just a deeper appreciation for you and somebody else. Let's get deeper into the reading. Spirit has a plan. What'd I say, dude? What'd I say? Because this is definitely like that Jupiterian energy. Trust it. Wherever this is leading you, wherever this is going, you know, just trust it, because this is all divinely guided. It's fated. So this is a fated romance coming your way, or there's a fated partnership coming your way. There is a fated understanding and a falling in love coming your way. You could be a falling in love with something that you do, which Pisces always do. You really do almost have a love affair with your passion projects, your goals, your life ambitions. You know, you always know what Pisces usually know what they really want out of life and what they want to do very early on in their lives. So there could very well be this sense of partnering with somebody who is more experienced than you. Or becoming like a mentor for somebody. There's also these nuances of love and romance happening there. So I don't know if there's like a mentor-mentee type of energy going on that's starting to brew up some feelings. Hang with it. Go with it. I'm telling you, there's no need to rush this. Nothing. None. Be at home. Yeah, you never really felt right. So this is in the past. So it could be, and you could have a beautiful family, but at the same time, never really felt like you belonged there. Maybe had like that sense of, black sheep feeling. Not that they treated you like one, but that you always felt like one. A sense of restlessness, like never having found the kind of, why? Because God had a higher purpose for you. There was a trajectory that you were on that was guiding you to this. I'm gonna tell you, Pisces, it's coming out next year. When Jupiter returns, babies. I'm gonna tell you, all this craziness, all this wonkiness, all this where you didn't fit in or didn't belong before, it's leading you, you're gonna find where you belong. And who you belong to. So all those times shit just wasn't working out. It's because it was leading you here. I know. I love how spirit works, dude. So Jupiter spends about a year in every sign. So that would mean it's been 12 years since it's been in Pisces. So maybe you want to go back 12 years ago, 2010. Where were you? What was going on? Just think back to the end of 2010 and what you left behind, or what you had started on, or what you felt just pulled toward. This may be the connection and completion of that cycle. Or you may have been searching since then, like gotten an inkling, wanting to do something, gotten an inkling, and now it's all coming back around. Around 2010, 2011. What happened to you? What was going on? Big event. Doesn't have to be a bad event, guys, but something. It's like you started out on this path. You were seeking. And at that point, things were a little wonky, right? Or you can never really find your groove. But you always knew it. You always felt it, but you couldn't fucking find it. Well, y'all is finding it now. Right? Think back. Just think back. These things happen according to those energies. We have trust in the magic, white raven spirit. White, and we have 666 on the board. But not really 6066. Trust in the magic. There is magic here. 666 usually means that it's an angel number. It's not that number. That's actually an inaccurate interpretation of the Bible. It's that, yeah. But anyway, I'm not a theologian or a Bible study master, but it is actually a misinterpretation. That's not the correct number. It's an angel number that kind of tells you you're thinking too much with the real world, like in the real world, making 3D stuff too important to you, like what I have, what I earn, what I got in my pocket, like. And it's not that you're a greedy person. It's just that you're focused. You've been focused too much on those tangible creature comfort kind of 3D world successes. That ain't it, babe. That ain't it. Spirit has a plan. Adds up to 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. This is the number of infinity. Flip it on its side. 8. Infinity of divine work, of getting like closer to God work. That's kind of what it is. And with that, to sort of nullify this misfocus that you've had, you're going to start to see the way through and overcome those obstacles that have been really plaguing you. Because, honey, most of the time it's ourselves that are keeping us back. And once again, I'm not judging y'all. I'm not trying to say, you dumbasses, why are you acting like this? No. We do things with our best heart and our best intention, and they're wrong every time. So what this is your superpower now with Jupiter coming into Pisces of being able to really connect to God's space and not do what you think is right, but do what you really know is right. It's going to surprise your ass. I just saw Harry Potter. It's kind of like the Felix Felicis. It's like, if you've ever seen the scene from the movie, I've shared this with you so many times. If you've ever seen that scene from the movie where he drinks that potion and Hermione and Ron and him have made a plan and they know where Professor Slughorn is going to be and they have a strategy, and he looks at them like he's fucking high and he goes, I think I'm going to go to Hagrid's. And they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm going to go to Hagrid's. No, that's not where Professor Slughorn is going to be. What are you doing? And it's like, it's all against their strategy. Think of the 666 energy being the strategy, right? The earthbound strategy, what makes sense based on schedules and what you've seen and what you can measure, right? And then think of the Felix Felicis being that 8 energy of, no, God's telling me to go this way. It don't have to make sense. I'm just going to go that way. Bam. You get exactly what you want. Because it's like it's like direct tap. It's like you don't even have to deal with Wi-Fi. You got that hard wire into the internet. You're like, boom, done, hardwired. That's what it is. That's what it is. And finally, that's going to break through, your own hard-headedness. And baby, Jupiter's got your back. Jupiter's got your back. Bring your ideas to life. Bada bing. And then take time out. What does that mean? Stop working so fucking hard, Pisces. Right? Because you're overworking, as if overworking means 333. As if overworking means, oh, I'm going to get this. I'm going to, because people are going to see how hard I work. And that is not what is going to get their attention. It's the truth of what you create that is going to get their attention. And that's what you're going to be carried back to. The truth and the purity of what you create and what you love and why you love it. Not this pride-filled, but I have to do this, and this, because you don't. It's not true. You're lying to yourself. And that's one of the biggest breakthroughs here. Mama Bear, bring your ideas to life. So ultimately, it's like, you don't have to be such a bear about your fucking ideas. You don't have to be so insistent or defensive about what you feel. You just have to live it. It's like you don't walk into a room explaining yourself. Stop that. Stop that. Walk into the room focused. Focused on your passion and focus on just you, right? Clarity of life and love and purpose. That is your gift right now. We get in more detail. We start more general and then we get more detail. And then we go to the extended and damn. third eye chakra. That's another 6, which is actually good because it kind of like rebalances the scales. Third eye chakra. Poosh, you seeing what's not there. Open to what isn't obvious, right? What you haven't been able to see before. So it's this sudden realization of a truth that's been in your face, staring there, but now it's wide awake, it's open, right? Beautiful energy of meditation, so that could be also recommended. But also clarity, not seeing with your eyes. Right? And that just think of the eyes as symbolic for the 5 senses. But it's like all these 6s are saying, maybe that's the real, what God's trying to tell me through all these 6s on the table. Use your 6th sense. That's what it is. It's not about your 5 senses. You're trying to see things. You're trying to be able to measure something with your 5 senses. It's not that. It's something outside of your 5 senses. All of a sudden, there's clarity in something you've been fighting very hard for. And I gotta say, that clarity is you've been fighting too hard. You've been trying too hard. You've been trying to prove yourself too hard. Let those bitches come to you, Pisces. They're gonna come to you. I can tell you that right now, they're gonna come to you. I don't have to ask. They're going to come to you. That's my son. When y'all hear me say happy birthday to Denny, that's who I'm saying happy birthday to. Every time I see his birthday up in the time on a clock or whatever. Celebrate the ones you love whenever you get the chance. I don't know. Ooh, no, we got to get the moon cards. Ooh. Okay. Pisces, conclusions are within reach. Oh, so what was rejected like before? Maybe this 12 years ago. What was rejected? What went wrong? Where did things go awry? This is what's coming into focus. That's what you're being opened about. Somebody, maybe were tried too hard. People felt like you were too forward. Or someone blocked you. You were blocked, thinking that it was for the better for you, or somebody tried to redirect you. That's undone now. And it could be because ultimately we had to learn something else to be able to be ready. And I know it kind of felt, I don't know, to be honest with you, and I don't want to go against God's word. So I'll just shut up. But ultimately is a sense of you were blocked. Somebody thought they were protecting you. Maybe, you thought you were protecting you. But it's like realizing something now. Realizing what though? Dude, come on. You gotta speak to me, cards. What are they realizing? What is Pisces realizing? What is this that Pisces is seeing? Mending. What do you hear? Oh, motherfucker. There is some childhood shit. Maybe a parent you didn't get along with, somebody who was overprotective, somebody that you always fought with. I don't know what this is, or just a bear from your childhood. Something that was really fierce and ferocious. There's some sense of healing that's happening. Mending. Or the cycle closed between you and an old friend, between you and a sibling. Yup. Truth be told, soulmates. Shit. Now, y'all know that soulmates are not people that are just like, oh, I want to fuck you every day. It doesn't even have to be romantic. It's about somebody that you connected with, and they made your life good. Right? So now it's like there's clarity here. Finally, you're able to say something, talk to them. Finally able to admit something or hear or speak or have this conversation. Truth be told, as the truth finally comes out about what the hell went on, what the hell is going on. This is somebody that is a love of your life. Clarity, healing, This has to happen. It has to happen for you to be able to move on and stop torturing yourself over some shit. Because you're torturing, I'm telling you, you're torturing yourself over some shit. And that's blocking your ass. It's also driven your ass, but it's driven your ass in the wrong direction because it's almost like you've been running from the devil. And instead of running from the devil, you got to confront the fucking devil because you're running yourself out of town and you need to be in town to be where you're supposed to be. Let's go to the extended. I hope you can come over with me. Please like this video and share it on your social media platforms. I'll see you guys soon.